I think the guys, I thought about 8 minutes into that first half is when we really started defending and playing at a level that was a little more what we've been doing lately. Sometimes zones can get you standing, get you a little uncertain, and I just felt like, we were kind of trudging along. Like I told them, I thought they were playing really hard, but the connectivity and engaged that they wasn't to the level that we need them to be, but I thought they were playing hard. Thought that we closed the half really well, and we came out of the second half, and I thought we were a different team. It's fun seeing these guys really starting to see it, believe it in each other. It's fun to see them getting the focus off maybe individual self and more team. And that's a human nature thing. Like these guys, through a 6-game losing streak, just showed up every day and kept working. We didn't have to deal with attitudes. We didn't have to deal with problems. So it shows you the kind of guys they are. But now they're really starting to feel what they can become as a team. And, we still leave some things out there offensively. And we put 90 or whatever up tonight. And so, I just feel like as we continue to do this, there's still a lot of room for growth and improvement. But it's like a total team win. Like everybody on this roster is having a part of this, and it's something that these guys got to keep taking a lot of pride in, stay humble, have gratitude, and just keep working at it. That's really important as we're moving forward. A big part of winning is knowing how to handle success, and I think they've handled the failure aspect really well. With class and with character, and now we got to handle success and understand that we're doing it when it's hard, we're doing it when we don't feel perfect, we're doing it. I mean, right now Amar's playing on a calf that he hardly walk on, and he's out there getting 15 rebounds. If he isn't the definition of grit right now for our team, I don't know what is. So, good team win against a really good Denver team. That's more than just Bruner. I mean, they got a lot of guys that can play, and he is an exceptional player, but it's a good win against those guys.
So you went from that losing streak to now three straight Summit League wins. What does that do for your guys' confidence?
It's just, I just like to think it keeps growing. But what you can't be is become arrogant. You can't become, you stay humble with it. And we haven't figured it out yet. You never really do, because it changes continually. Like the next team is going to throw something at us different. So you never really figure it out. You just keep fighting. You keep scratching, clawing. And if our guys continue to kind of keep that humble approach and have gratitude for each other and the opportunity we have, that's how you become the best team you can possibly become. And that's what we're fighting for, because we're still missing things. We're still making mistakes. There's still things that, we gave up 8 second chance points in that first half. We didn't get off to a great start in some areas. So there's areas that we can really improve, and you're continually fighting for the perfect game, and you'll never get it, but you got to keep kind of continually fighting for it. So let's have that mindset instead of acting great and cool and thinking we're entitled and deserve crap, because you just got to, you don't ever. You got to work for it.
They were the top offense in the league. So, yeah, you guys weren't perfect necessarily, but what was working on defense?
Oh, I just thought we really made Bruner work, and I think it affected him kind of in that second half early on. He was a little frustrated and missed some shots that he normally makes. Now, he made them at the end, and he made them at the beginning, but it kind of allowed us to make a little run in that middle. We rebounded really well. We gave them 8 second chance points in the first half. They ended up with 12. We ended up with 22. So they only had 4 second chance points. They didn't get a lot of extra possessions. We got stops. And I just thought our effort on the glass, and it started with Amar, but a lot of guys had effort on the glass. Was just like it was Thursday night. Our effort on the glass was what it has to be and what it can be, and it's difference making.
Offensively, I think you guys only hit 2 3-pointers in the first half, and then came out in the second half and shot 73%.
But again, I think that zone got us standing. It got us a little unsure. We had shots, but we were second-guessing our shots. We weren't comfortable. We weren't always set. We overthinking it, right? And like anything else, when you think too much, it's usually your best when you're just playing with instincts and you're playing in a flow. Like there's a flow to a game. And we kind of got out of that flow for a stretch, and we settled at that point in time. And you know, we made threes in the second half, but I thought our flow, our attack, our offense was better. And when those threes came, there was so much more of a flow to them, and it just fits. It's like a puzzle. And when you don't have that flow and you're kind of just off on your own, then you're just throwing pieces trying to get something to fit. But I just thought our guys were really putting them in place in that second half a lot better.